In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps that you need to take to be able to develop a strong and confident voice. I'm literally going to share with you my entire blueprint, so make sure that you stop what you're doing and tune in. It's taken me 14 years to hone in on these ideas and perfect them, so take out a pen and paper and start taking notes. In the last 3 videos, I talked about why my singing transformation method is the best way to go about developing a strong and confident voice. I showed you how to keep a stable larynx, which is going to stop you from cracking on high notes. And then I showed you one cool trick that helps to bring a lot more power into those higher notes. In case you haven't watched those first 3 videos, please stop this video and go check them out, because there is a lot of golden information in there that helps you with practical advice on how to apply the singing transformation method to your voice right now. So with that being said, let's jump right into the AM Vocal Masterclass blueprint. All right, so this is the exact roadmap that I use to teach all of my clients how to develop confident and strong singing voices. So step number 1 is we need to be able to sing on pitch. Now, why is it important that we sing on pitch? Well, when we're singing, we want to make sure that we're able to match a specific note. So let's say, you want to sing this note right here, right? This is supposed to be a musical staff right here. Pardon my drawing abilities. So if you're singing it here or you're singing it here, then that's very clearly going to be for anybody, even with very, very minuscule musical knowledge. They'll be able to know that you're singing off pitch. It'll become very, very clear. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are always singing on that pitch, and it takes time to be able to work out exactly how to sing on pitch. And that is step number 1. Because before you learn anything else or really start to develop your voice in other areas of tone and extension of range, we need to make sure that you can match pitches. Once you've gotten that basic level of being able to match pitches, we want to be able to work on extending your range. And this is true for both higher and lower. This is going to get you singing songs that you wouldn't really have dreamed of singing before this. We want to really hit notes that you may have thought were completely out of your ability. For example, I was told I'll never be able to sing higher than an E4. Now I can sing up to the D5. So it's been, that type of range extension was absolutely incredible. And so something that in this course, you're going to be able to learn how to do that as well. And if you watch the second video in the series, then you already know some of the next steps that you can take to get started, but there's a lot more to it. You also have to release the wrong muscles. So inside our throat, let's say this is somebody's head. I know it's pretty terrible drawing, but inside our throat, there are all these muscles that run in our neck. And then there's our root of our tongue. So there's our tongue that sits here. Then there's the jaw muscle. So the muscle that runs here in the jaw, called the masseter muscle. All of these muscles, this is the sternocleidomastoid, the omohyoid, all of these muscles can actually cause strain in the voice. And so what we want to do is get to release that wrong musculature, learn what muscles you should be using, and that is specifically the ones inside the larynx. So the larynx is the Adam's apple in your throat. So right here, this is your larynx, and inside there is where your vocal cords are, and they're on a horizontal. And we want to make sure that those muscles inside are worked out. And now they are very small, right? In relation to these muscles, in relation to your tongue, in relation to the sternocleidomastoid for sure, the muscles inside the larynx are teeny tiny. So what we need to do is isolate those muscles and learn how to work just those muscles, not while working all these exterior muscles that will try to help which is very nice of them that they try to help, but we don't want them to. So we got to release the wrong muscles. And then number 4, once you've worked on those mechanical aspects to singing, what we need to do is work on, and so that is things like, singing with runs. Now, runs is like a series of notes for those of you musically inclined. So like a run would be something like that, like a simple 3-note run. Obviously, they wouldn't necessarily be evenly spaced, but just as an example, moving really quickly through those 3 notes is a run. Ah, ah, ah. That's a run. So they're also sometimes referred to as licks or trills, but they're all essentially the same thing. We just want to develop that, strengthen those muscles to be able to move through them very quickly and develop the artistic aspects of the voice. In addition to this, we also have dynamics. And so dynamics is dealing with how loud or quiet a sound is. And we need to use that within songs. So we can engage people's emotions by using louder sounds or quieter sounds within the context of a song. And then finally, we have emotions. And there are specific techniques that we can use to be able to develop the emotions and actually harness the emotions of our audience. And so that is the overall blueprint and picture of how we go from a complete beginner to somebody that is able to move an audience, feel confident in their voice, and sing with fullness and power. So all of this and a lot more is covered in my upcoming AM Vocal Masterclass. I'll show you in detail how to release the wrong muscles that you might be using right now for singing, and to coordinate and strengthen the muscles inside the larynx that are necessary for proper singing. You get to literally watch over my shoulder as I show you step by step what it takes to go from where you are now to a strong and confident voice. So make sure to be on the lookout when my AM Vocal Masterclass goes live, because it's literally the best information that I've ever released. So if this is something you're interested in, please click the link down below this video to get access to my early bird waitlist. Everybody on the early bird waitlist gets access to the registration link 1 day before the public. Remember, there are limited spots in this course because I want to be able to support each one of you better. So make sure to be one of the first on that early bird waitlist. In the next video, I'm going to share with you a specific example of what it looks like when you're up and running with my singing transformation method. I'll walk you through a detailed case study that shows you the results that you can get once you've implemented my singing transformation method. So stay tuned because you really don't want to miss this one. I'll see you in the next video.